Sally. It's Ali and Sally Self-Development Series, Day 8. Is it Day 8? It's Day 9. I'm super confused. I think it's Day 9. Yeah. Anna and Sally, Self Development Series Day 9. We will be talking about the Miracle Morning, the Not So Obvious Secret Guaranteed to Transform Your Life Before 8 a.m. by Hal Elrod. So basically, we'll be reading chapter 6 and we will be reviewing some of the tools and the PDFs and the files that Hal Elrod gave access to us for free. The link that we clicked last night. So, or the last recording. Here we go. Let me show you what we have here. The Miracle Morning Journal. Uh, where is that? So we are here. The Lifesavers, Chapter 6. Before we do this, let's do our affirmation. Thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for being with us today. Today is an incredible day. Success, prosperity, abundance in so many different ways have naturally found their way into my life today. I gratefully enjoy all their manifestations throughout the day, and happily share it to many others as well. I am happy, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am blessed and highly favored. I hustle with the heart, I win life, I change lives, and I am a life changer. Thank you, 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 thank you. Fun fact, I'm actually doing this early in the morning. This is part of our miracle morning routine, and reading book or learning something from the book is part of it, and I'm doing it right now with you. So this is the chapter that we will be discussing, but before I go there, I'll do a brief um, reading about the PDFs and the files that Hal Elrod generously gave to us. So he gave us the Live to Be 100 Plus smoothie recipe. Wow. Personally, I think they're easy to get in Canada. Polyarco powder is probably not easy. Um, Garlic. Oh my gosh, how will this taste? We can give this a try at some point, but I still have my smoothie going on, so we can try that next time. And then the bedtime affirmation, like before going to bed, you can read this so you feel good, because as we read yesterday, whatever you're thinking before you fell asleep is whatever you're gonna think the next morning. So here you can say, I have completed all of my tasks necessary to prepare myself for tomorrow, including including setting everything out that I need for my miracle morning: book, journal, workout clothes, etc. I know that my only objective right now is to calm my mind and fall asleep peacefully. So I'm letting go of all stress and resting in gratitude. And then there are other options there that you can choose as well, whichever works for you, or you can make it your own. All right. Amazing. I think you need to read all of them. I've moved my alarm clock across the room so that I will have to get out of bed to turn it off, since it's much easier to stay awake once I'm already out of bed. I have decided that what time I'm committed to waking up and have clarity as to specifically what I will do when I wake up. I'm anticipating the morning with positive expectations and excitement, because I am well aware of the benefits that I'll receive by waking up and doing the savers. The the miracle morning is enabling me to become the person I need to be to easily and consistently attract, create, sustain the life I truly want. So I think you need to read the whole thing, or you can choose one if you want. I am going to bed tonight at 10 p.m. and waking up at 5 a.m., which gives me 7 hours of sleep. This is plenty. I know that my thoughts influence my biology, and how I feel tomorrow morning is dependent on how I choose to feel. So I choose to wake up feeling energized and inspired. Da, 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 da. So you can read the rest. You have a copy of that for free as well with the link. And then you can sign if you want. There are level 10 success affirmations. So it depends if you want the level 10 self confidence, level 10 health and fitness, level 10 relationship. You can focus on what one or just read all of them. I think you have 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes. So we can read all of this and really feel it. Good thing about affirmation, you can make something for your own. Affirmation is like acknowledging and really feeling that whatever you want in life is yours already. You're affirming it. You are affirming it. Like I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy. That's affirmation. I'm affirming it. Positive affirm. So let's do the example of achieving level 10 health and fitness, um, lose weight, increase energy, etc. We'll do this and then we'll proceed to the other ones. I realize that achieving the level 10 success in every area of my life begins and ends with my health and energy. Maintaining optimum levels of health begins with putting healthy, energizing foods into my body, such as living foods. These are raw foods, vegetables, nuts, seeds, etc. So I will place more value on the health consequences of the food that I eat than I do on the on the taste. Since the taste only lasts for a few moments, but the consequences impact every area of my life and last a lifetime. I also commit to implementing the E in Savers by exercising every day, even if just for a quick 7-minute workout. C7 Minute Workout app. I understand that making a change only takes discipline for a short time, and then a new habit will be formed that will make sustaining the change virtually effortless. I cannot put off level 10 health and fitness, so I will buy or eat healthy food and schedule time to exercise today. So that's one of the affirmations that you can say. And then there is this journal. The only thing I regret about journaling is that I waited so long to start. So you can write your name. I, Anna Halarakan, commit to writing in my Miracle Morning Journal each day because I know that doing so will provide me with enhanced clarity, heightened self awareness, and an increased level of commitment to the goals, dreams, miracles that I want to create for my life. If I miss a day because I'm not always perfect and life throws curveballs at me sometimes, I promise to go back the following day and recall the significant events, lessons, and all that I'm grateful for to complete my journal entry. I believe that I am just as worthy, capable, and deserving of extraordinary health, happiness, wealth, and success as any other person on earth, and from this day forward, I will live in alignment with that truth. And so there is a community that we can go to. How to use your Miracle Morning Journal daily. Daily you add, you write something. Weekly you review, learn more, and improve. And then the lifesavers, track your progress daily. 6-minute miracle morning. If you feel busy, too busy, some of the things that you know are good for you, you need to read the book excerpt. I've also included here your Miracle Morning Journal, the 6-minute Miracle Morning, to show you how you can accomplish all 6 of the lifesavers in just as little as 6 minutes. Final thoughts. Remember, anytime you're implementing a new habit, change or routine, it almost always feels a little uncomfortable. If you are feeling a little anxious or apprehensive about beginning the journaling process, know that it's completely normal. In fact, if you are without apprehension, you may not be normal. I mean, that in a good way. Of course, I'm sure you already know from the experience that taking your first step is always the most difficult one to take, and then every step after that become easier and easier. So take your first step now. You can start by reading the lifesavers and discovering The six practices guaranteed to save you from a life unfulfilled potential, or you can flip directly to today's date and starting writing in your journal or both. Either way, you're about to give yourself the gift of daily journaling, one of the most life enhancing practices you'll ever experience. Let the miracle begin. Month one. Month one. Okay. Oh, so it's really like a journal that you can write stuff on. So you need to print this. No? Amazing. I appreciate and find joy in every moment. I have the ability to change or create anything for my life. For questions to make this year best year ever. Also remember that these four questions are so valuable. The first time I did this exercise, the answers I came up were so impactful that they inspired me to invest an entire weekend reflecting on my answers. Note, you can answer these questions in 10 minutes or 10 hours, so I don't feel like you have to spend the whole weekend on them like I did. Here are your first Here are your four best year ever questions, followed by a few specific action steps that you can take in the next few days that will help you ensure that you implement the value you gain from this exercise. What did I accomplish? What were my biggest disappointments? The value lessons that can I learn? What valuable lessons can I learn from each? What are the top three guidelines the coming year? Q1, quarter one. So this is the first 3 months. Okay. So you're right. It's really good. The journal is good. Um, it kind of has the guideline, and you can also keep track on what you're doing and how are you doing for the Miracle Morning Challenge. Here we go. There's another one. 30 days challenge to become the person you need to be to create the life you deserve. So you can read this as well. The 30 days to become the person you need to be to create the life you deserve. This is in-depth six-step process designed to enhance your Miracle Morning 30-day challenge by providing you the exceptional levels of clarity regarding where you currently are in your life. What's most important for you to create the experience in your life? What may be holding you back from moving forward? And what you can begin to doing now to create greater levels of success and fulfillment. The Wheel of Life assessment, the clarity questions, your level 10 vision, establish your level 10 habits, design your savers for each day, the 30-day challenge tracker. Huh, amazing. So you have all of those. Um, this is the example of like you highlight how you feel before you begin, you highlight how you feel about it. And then maybe after a few months or after a year, you highlight it again. And so it keeps on improving. Now that you have a clear picture of your current levels of personal success and fulfillment, let's dive deeper into getting heightened level of clarity. Clarity questions: where you are is the result of who you were, but where you go depends entirely on who you choose to be. Okay, this is good. This is too long for me to tell you guys, but you can download it and you can read it, and so you can do it and write whatever you really want to write on it. Make bold moves towards your dreams each day. Refuse to stop, and nothing can stop you. Personal growth and development, health and fitness, career, a lot of great things here. Establish daily practices that will make your success inevitable. An extraordinary life is all about daily continuous improvements in the areas that matter most. Let's design your savers. Silence. This can be whatever you'd like for your silence. Can be a gratitude or um, meditation or prayer, and then affirmations. So this is planning whatever you want to do for your savers. Exercise, reading, and scribing. So that's it. Additional tips for tartan. All right. So this is kind of long. I will personally read this today and I will print them too. So I hope you guys do that as well. And then this is amazing. We have a tracker and we have a challenge. When are we going to do our challenge? This is Hal's affirmation, and that's his examples. And then these are the list of the books that you can read, because reading actually allows us to know something without really experiencing it. Like if it's a painful event that you need to go through for you to learn a very good life lesson, we don't need to go through that painful event. We just know the life lesson, which I think is good. So here we go. We have 15 minutes or less actually to read the book. Okay, because we went through all of the PDFs and files that Hal Elrod provided us. Thank you. Please feel free to download it and know what you need from them and analyze which ones are you going to use. Keep it and use it. I will be printing the 30-day challenge and the journal. I think those two are really, really important. The rest I will think if I need them because I need to still read the steps and everything that is included in the journal and the 30-day challenge. So let's read chapter 6. Hopefully, it's a good amount of reading so we can stop anytime because otherwise I'll be taking so much of your time. I mean, we'll be spending more time for our self development. Thank you. The Lifesaver 6 practices guaranteed to save you from a life of unfulfilled potential. Success is something you attract by the person you become. Jim Rohn, an extraordinary life is all about daily continuous improvements in the areas that matter most. Robin Sharma. Stressed, overwhelmed, frustrated, unfulfilled, blah. These are few unpleasant words that provide a rather unfortunate but fairly accurate description of how the average person feels about his or her life far too often. You and I are undoubtedly living in one of the most prosperous, advanced times in human history, with more opportunities and resources available to us than ever before. Yet, most of us aren't tapping into the unlimited potential that is within every single one of us. I'm not okay with that, are you? The potential gap. Have you ever felt like the life you want to live, and the person you know you can be are just beyond your grasp? Do you ever feel like you're chasing your potential? You know it's there, you can see it, but you can never quite catch it? When you see people who are excelling in an area that you're not, does it seem like they've got it all figured out? Like they must know something that you don't know? Because if you knew it, then you'd be excelling in that area too. Most of us live our lives in the wrong side of the huge gap in our potential, a gap which separates who we are from who we can become. We are often frustrated with ourselves, our lack of consistent motivation, effort, and results in one or more areas of life. We spend too much time thinking about the actions we should be taking to create the results that we want. But then we don't take those actions. We all know what we need to do. We just don't consistently do what we know. Can you relate? The potential gap varies in size from person to person. You may feel like you're very near your current potential and that a few tweaks could make all the difference. Or you might feel the opposite. Like your potential is so far away from who you've become that you don't even know where to start. Whatever the case is for you, know that it is absolutely possible and attainable for you to live your life on the right side of your potential gap and become the person you are capable of becoming. Whether you're currently sitting on the wrong side of the Grand Canyon of your potential, wondering how you're going to get to the other side, or you've been working your way across the canyon but you're stuck at the plateau and haven't been able to close that gap and get to the next level. This chapter will introduce you to six tools that will enable you to go from where you are, accepting less from yourself than what you know is possible, to developing yourself into the person you know you can become. Your life is not what you think it is. Most of us are so busy trying to manage, maintain, or even just survive our life situation that we don't make the time to focus on what's most important, our life. What's the difference? Our life situation is a set of external circumstances, events, people, and places that surround us. It's not who we are. We are more than our life situation. Your life is who you are at the deepest level. Your life is made up of internal components, attitudes, and mindset that can give you the power to alter, enhance, or change your life situation at any given moment. Your life is made up of physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual parts that make up every human being. PIES for short. The physical includes things like your body, health, and energy. The intellectual incorporates your mind, intelligence, and thoughts. The emotional takes into account your emotions, feelings, and attitudes. The spiritual includes intangibles such as your spirit, soul, and the unseen higher power that oversees us all. Your life is where your ability to create new feelings, perspectives, beliefs, and attitudes in your inner world lies, so that you can create or alter the circumstances, relationships, results, and anything else in the external realm of your life situation. As many sages have taught us, our outer world is the reflection of our inner world. In other words, by focusing time, effort each day on developing your PIES and constantly becoming a better person of yourself, your life situation will inevitably, almost automatically, improve. I can assure you that through my own transformative journey from the depths of mediocrity, justifying my excuses and living most areas of my life somewhere in between mediocre and average, to achieving goals that at one time seemed impossible for me. Your commitment to daily personal development will be an instrumental for your transformation as it was for mine. Time to save the life you deserve to live. For too many people, the extraordinary, fulfilling, abundant life that they really want, our level 10 life, eludes them because they're so overwhelmed and overrun with their day to day life situation. Their life situation is eating up all their time so that their life and what matters most isn't getting attended to. In order to save your level 10 life from being neglected and limited by demands of your life situation, which ultimately leads to a life of regret, unfulfilled potential, and even mediocrity, you must prioritize and dedicate each time to your personal development. Enter the Miracle Morning Life Savers, a set of six simple life enhancing, life changing daily practices, each of which develops one or more of the physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual aspects of your life so that you can become who you need to be to create the life you want. Remember, when you change your inner world, your life, then your outer world, your life situation will improve in parallel. Let me check. Okay, guys, we will continue the first S of Savers tomorrow because it's over 20 minutes already. I try to do 20-minute mark as much as I can. So we'll do the first S of Savers tomorrow morning. Thank you for being with us today. I hope you learned something as much as I did because I really learned something from it. Thank you. Thank you for being with us today. May our Almighty Father Yahweh bless you, guide you always. Thank you. Bye.